hold on to your soda, Gen X, because Jolt Cola is coming back.
Oh
Oh
man.
my gosh. Have you ever had Jolt Cola?
I really don't think I have. Like I can kind of picture the vessel,
Had
but I
like the
can't.
little like lightning strike on it,
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, so let's back up a little bit. Jolt Cola was all the rage. It was released in 1985. Part of the shtick of Jolt Cola is it had 72 milligrams of caffeine. If
Ooh.
you're not aware, there's 37 milligrams of caffeine in a standard cup of coffee. So one 16-ounce drink was 2 cups of coffee. Doesn't sound too bad. All right. Now, here's where it gets a little funny. Okay. So, um, they, Jolt Cola itself is not coming back. What it's happening is there's a new maker of it. They're taking the recipe and they're rebranding it to become like almost like an energy drink, if you
Huh.
will.
Okay.
And they are going to up the caffeine. So now it's going to have 200 milligrams. If I remember correctly, that's 5.5 cups of coffee's worth in one 16-ounce can. Can is important because if you notice, a lot of energy drinks come in cans,
Yeah.
and this new drink is going to be called Redcon 1, and it is going to go up against giants like Monster, Red Bull, and Celsius, which those all happen to be owned and operated by Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Right.
Now, what's kind of interesting is Redcon 1 is claiming that they will not market this drink to anyone under 21. They were very clear about that. And I
Yeah.
can understand why people would, be a little hesitant, because if you actually remember Jolt Cola, there was enough caffeine in them to make parents super nervous. And they actually, I remember it was a big thing that like children were absolutely not allowed to have Jolt Cola. Like it was just, parents were like,
Probably why I don't remember it.
right. Because I mean, in 1985, we were youngsters,
With
not as
babies.
young as we are now, but, youngsters.
Time travel.
So this is where it's funny though, because when you think about it, so Jolt Cola came out in 85.
Okay.
Okay. It's 2025. Ouch. Jolt Cola is like
Oh.
35, 30. I can't even do math. It's way too
40.
old.
It's
What?
40.
It's
40.
40. 40
40.
years old. That's crazy. So, give you a little history on Jolt Cola. They went bankrupt, okay?
Oh,
And I believe it was 2009. Is that right? 2009? Yeah. And then, okay, yeah, it went bankrupt in 2009. And then it had a brief return run with Dollar General, where
okay.
they sold it for 2 years from 2017 to 2019.
Oh.
So it's interesting that this soda, this almost like, I don't know, it's almost like a Franken soda. It came, nobody realized it was still on the market. It left, it had a resurgence at Dollar General. It went away for 6 years and now it's coming back. Like
Da,
it's
da,
just,
da.
it won't die.
It's jolted back to life.
Yes,
So
literally.
cheesy.
And so now I actually tried one like a gazillion years ago, and I remember that it was very similar to like a Coca Cola, but it had more of like that spicy, peppery, almost Dr. Peppery. And so I didn't like it. Okay. So it
Okay.
wasn't a big thing. But I did find it interesting that the company mentioned that they're kind of hitting two areas here. They're wanting to hit the people that remember Jolt Cola and wasn't allowed to have it. And then they want to hit the people that remembered enjoying it and want to go again. So, okay, since you pointed out it's 40 years old, okay? So let's say that you were 20 in 1985,
Yeah.
okay? And you were of legal age to be drinking an energy drink.
Yeah.
Now you're 60. Do you need an energy drink at 60?
I'm not trying to throw shade at Gen X. I love you, Gen X. Don't come for me. Um, but can your ticker handle that much caffeine?
Like, should we
Because
be worried that Gen X is now going to be? I mean, I already have a coffee problem, okay? A serious coffee problem. I can
my
only
millennial, yeah,
okay. So I can only imagine what would happen because I'm not sipping a 12, a 16-ounce bottle. I am chugging that
straight to the dome.
and then 5.5 cups of coffee's worth, which is really funny because I just recently from my mother-in-law, she sent me chocolate covered coffee beans, and it takes 23 coffee beans to equal a cup of coffee.
That's it.
I
I
know
mean, that's a lot.
it's a lot, and they're okay, but I don't know that I'm gonna first count out 23 at a time and like take them as a dose,
Yeah.
and then
Microdosing coffee beans.
like, is this how a normal person would like manage their caffeine over a long period of time? I imagine if I had these on my desk, my husband actually suggested I bring them to my desk. He's like, so that way when you need a little pick me up, you could just toss a couple beans in. They're chocolate. I would eat the whole bag.
That
And then I
funny.
would get like heart palpitations, okay?
Best friends.
I'm just saying, I don't know that this is a good thing. And I get that they're trying to cash in on nostalgia because we've talked about nostalgia sells apparently.
Mm.
But could we just let this one die?
I mean, it did die. And then they gave it resuscitation. Chest compressions came right back. And
Well,
now
and then
again,
is this a smart business move? It's already been launched and went bankrupt. They
yeah.
tried to relaunch at Dollar General and it stopped. Like, Dollar General is kind of where things go to die, you know? It's almost like they went
I know.
picking around the beverage nursing home and brought this one.
Then why can't I have Surge? Can I have Surge or a
See,
Fruitopia? Like, how hard
I
is it to get me a stupid Fruitopia? Come
I
on.
happen to like green beverages and I do not like Surge. So no, you cannot bring
Oh,
it back.
I love Surge. I take that back. My brain loves what I think. What I
Surge
think I would
tasted
love.
like 20 years ago.
The memory of
The
Surge.
memory, the nostalgia, the feeling, the good vibes. This is where the good vibes marketing comes in.
The Surge vibes. Surging vibes.
I get that Gen X does not want to realize they are old. I don't want to realize I'm old. But there are some things that don't need to keep coming back. We do not need to force the next generation to get hooked on one of these wacky drinks. That's all I'm saying.
But but realistically, like energy drinks kind of run the market right now. Like I see kids with coffee, but like I see more kids with Celsiuses or Alanis in their hands, and it's probably because the can is pretty. Um,
They
but
do
that's
take a
it. It
lot
almost
of work to really make that can attractive. And wasn't there like a energy drink that had alcohol in it at one time? They were like a vodka drinks or something.
Red Bull and vodka was kind of a standard issue.
No, I
Like
mean it was
it
like a
didn't come with it, but
pre-mixed. Like I
ah,
don't remember what it's called because I don't drink energy drinks and I don't drink alcohol stuff. But I just remember that was a big thing. What's interesting too is that the company believes the cola will have an easier time this third time around
yeah.
because it won't have the 1980s outcry that demonized the drink over health concerns. And you're thinking it's a cola, it's going to have sugar and it has a crap ton of caffeine in it.
No.
But wait, they're going to offer a sugar-free version. And that
Yeah.
sugar-free version is going to be pumped with vitamins like B6, B12, B5. So it's a health drink now.
I hate it all.
Yeah.
I hate it all. That's all.
I vote no.
There's, I vote no as well.
Like outdoor concerts and events and stuff that you could buy. It was an energy alcoholic drink because you had to show ID to get it.
Oh,
Not just
God,
because of
no, it
the
wasn't.
energy drink, but because of the alcohol. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna say that nostalgia is gonna lose on this. I hate to make bets, but I'm just, even though it is like a huge money maker in like the energy drinks and that just area, I don't see this going well.
It's not my favorite conceptually, and I also would be tempted to point out that the energy drink industry is so oversaturated as it is.
That
Like,
is true.
this is just another paper ball in
I'm
the basket.
waiting.
So
I'm waiting for them to team up with another trend and we will have high protein energy drinks.
I don't doubt that they already exist.
Just
But
saying. All right, let's go on.